Do you feel constantly drained from every friendship or romantic bond? The pain always comes from unspoken expectations. I've recently reread Hermann Hesse's timeless classic Siddhartha, and it completely shifted how I see human relationships. The book's quiet, wise protagonist holds a mindset most people never master. His greatest strength is not sharp intellect or wealth, but full emotional independence from others. Almost everyone falls into endless mental exhaustion from unrealistic relational hopes. We silently project rigid standards onto partners, friends, and family members. We assume our loved ones can read every hidden emotion we carry. We expect friends to sacrifice everything for our benefit without hesitation. We believe every kind gesture we give deserves equal repayment in return. The second reality fails to match our inner script. Resentment builds immediately. Even once warm, genuine connections turn bitter, draining both sides over time. Siddhartha achieves inner peace because he lets go of all forced expectations. Today, I'll break down 4 life-changing relationship rules from this iconic philosophical novel. Master these 4 mindsets, and you'll navigate every bond with calm freedom. Rule 1. Stop trying to change the people around you. The quietest form of arrogance is forcing others to fit your ideal version. Parents often push kids to follow their planned life paths. Lovers attempt to fix their partner's natural personality flaws. Friends pressure each other to share identical values and hobbies. Yet the harder you push someone to shift, the stronger their resistance grows. Resisting outside correction is a universal human psychological instinct. The purest bond in Siddhartha exists between him and Kamala. They love each other deeply, without demanding one another transform. Siddhartha craves quiet spiritual solitude, and Kamala never begs him to be more outgoing. Kamala chooses her own unique life path and core beliefs. Siddhartha never blocks her choices with claims of acting in her best interest. They stay deeply connected while fully preserving separate identities. Many people claim to love someone, yet only adore their imaginary perfect version. Once real life breaks that fantasy, disappointment and blame follow fast. All healthy relationships carry clear, uncrossable personal boundaries. I will never force you to change, nor will I lose myself just to please you. Rule 2. Release the urge to demand equal repayment for kindness. Countless relationships collapse over invisible emotional transaction logic. Many people's generosity comes with unwritten hidden conditions. I treat you well today, so you owe me favors tomorrow. If you receive no matching kindness back, bitterness slowly builds inside you. This transactional kindness erodes genuine human connection fastest. In Siddhartha's story, he selflessly supports his closest friend, Govinda, through hardship. When Govinda faces financial and spiritual struggle, Siddhartha shares all he owns. After resolving the crisis, he never brings up his sacrifice again. Govinda understands the weight of this selfless care, yet avoids over-the-top flattery. Being kind to others is my own inner spiritual practice. Whether they return that care is their own life's journey to walk. Most broken friendships stem from keeping score of favors given. You do one small, nice thing and demand lifelong gratitude in exchange. Pure affection slowly morphs into a calculated ledger over time. Ancient Eastern Taoist and Buddhist wisdom teaches us to give without clinging to gains. Truly grounded people act generously without chasing rewards or praise. Let go of repayment obsession, and every interaction grows far lighter. Rule 3. Stop craving full understanding from every person you meet. Humans easily fall into a dangerous trap, tying self-worth to others' approval. When Siddhartha chooses to abandon wealth and status to seek enlightenment, his family labels him cold, ungrateful, and reckless for abandoning comfort. None of them can grasp his pursuit of spiritual wholeness. Siddhartha never argues or defends his personal life choices. His family judges through material, social standards. He views life through the lens of inner spiritual truth. Their levels of awareness can never fully align with one another. Forcing others to see your perspective is empty obsession. If you can bear all consequences of your choices, outside validation means nothing. Being fully understood is rare good fortune. Misunderstanding is ordinary life. Staying calm amid others' confusion marks true inner strength. Rule 4. Abandon the wish for an outside savior to fix your struggles. This mindset shift is the hardest for most people to master. When trapped in hardship, we secretly hope someone rescues us entirely. We long for another person to carry all our pain and burdens. Life's most honest truth: every human being must save themselves in the end. During Siddhartha's years of lonely poverty and spiritual searching, he survives on simple food, isolated far from wealthy connections. He owns powerful friends who could erase all his struggles instantly, yet he never shares his suffering or begs for outside aid. He endures his lonely, difficult journey entirely by himself. Temporary help can fix emergencies, not your lifelong struggles. Once you grow reliant on others, you surrender control of your own life path. Every adult carries their own heavy personal burdens to bear. You can lean on people briefly, but never depend on them forever. Zhuangzi's ancient philosophy tells us to walk freely alongside the spirit of the world. Strong-hearted people learn to travel through darkness alone. Release the fantasy of someone saving you from hardship. Only then can you build unshakable self-reliance and inner stability. All pain from human bonds boils down to one single word: forcing. Forcing others to match your standards, forcing equal reciprocity. Forcing others to comprehend you, forcing someone to rescue your struggles. Hermann Hesse's Siddhartha carries deep cross-cultural spiritual wisdom. It blends Buddhist non-attachment and Laozi's Wu-Wei non-interference philosophy. The core lesson: do not intrude on other people's unique life journeys. Allow others to live authentically while you stay true to yourself. Once you release all obsessive relational expectations, other people's moods and judgments can no longer sway your peace. Every human connection settles into calm, balanced harmony naturally. Most people spend their whole lives trapped in a victim mindset. We constantly wait for external people to fix our inner struggles. Yet no other human can walk your entire life road alongside you. No outsider can permanently carry your pain and hardships for you. The only person capable of pulling you out of despair is yourself. If this mindset shift resonates with you, I highly recommend Siddhartha by Hermann Hesse. This globally famous classic dismantles all toxic relational mindsets. It unpacks why all heartache stems from excessive expectations and control. Rooted in timeless Eastern spiritual wisdom accessible to Western readers, it lays out 4 elite mindsets for healthy human connections. Stop trying to reshape other people. Stop demanding repayment. Stop craving universal understanding. Stop waiting for a savior. It rewires victim thinking and builds steady inner peace and self-reliance. After absorbing its core lessons, you let go of all relational obsession. You interact with others calmly, with steady inner clarity and confidence. If this video shifted how you view all your relationships, hit like now. Subscribe for more cross-cultural philosophy and inner peace guides. Comment below, what expectation hurts your relationships most? Catch you next time. Build independent, calm inner strength.